home and study their books. I'm Mrs. Bwachijem Mavis, and I'll be taking you through the English lesson. Before we move on, we know that English is the way in which meanings are encoded to words. So that is to know how to form the words, that is in terms of phrases, clauses, and the structure of the whole text. There are historical, social, cultural, and regional variations in English. Whenever we speak, we use words to convey messages to other people. These words we use express our feelings and as well as our thoughts. The instructions given, the information given, as well as the answers given are also words we use. When we want to convey these messages, we use a language, and the language we use are the 8 parts of speech. These include nouns, pronouns, adjectives, verbs, adverbs, and the others. But today, I'm going to take you through prepositions. Prepositions. That is before placement or before. That is objectives. First, let's talk about prepositions. When we were in class 1 or class 2, we did our teachers may put a book on the table, a pen under a chair. All these things they were doing, they were trying to indicate or inculcate in us prepositions. So we are moving forward. We are adding up to what preposition is. So let's go to the meaning of preposition. When we say preposition, it's a word that connects a noun or a pronoun to other words in a sentence. It also shows the relationship between a noun or a pronoun and the rest of the words in the sentence with respect to place, respect to time, respect to position or movement. Let's consider these examples below. 1, we have the book is on the table. When we look at example 1, the book is on. We can see the on being highlighted, signifying that the on is the preposition in the sentence, telling us the position in which the book can be found. Then we move on to example 2. My father usually travels by car. My father usually travels by car. When you say my father usually travels by car, the by here is indicating the place in which the father used to go. When the father wants to travel, what does the father use? The father cannot travel by anything, by the father travels by a car. So the by here is an example. The next example is I will be leaving for Kumasi tomorrow. I will be leaving for Kumasi tomorrow, indicating the time in which I will be leaving. So I'll be leaving for Kumasi tomorrow. So for is a preposition. Then the example again, it shall rain tonight. It shall rain tonight, according to the meteorologist. According to the meteorologist. So according to becomes our preposition. Again, the prefect receive the items on behalf of the school. The prefect receive the items on behalf of the school. So on behalf of the school is our prepositions. In the above examples, the words on, by, for, according to, and on behalf are the prepositions which connect the nouns. When we say the nouns, we saw a book there, we saw a table, we saw car, we saw Kumasi, we saw meteorologist and school, to the rest of the words in the sentence. That is the preposition, showing the connection between the nouns in the sentence. Then let's move on. We might have come across pre is the same before. When we say pre is the same as before. That is, a preposition is usually placed before a noun to connect it to the rest of the sentence. From, through, across, between, for, under, till, among, beside, and others. So when we see these words, or when we use these words in our sentences, we know we are talking about prepositions. We are talking about prepositions. Before we move on, I want you to give me 10 examples of prepositions under the comment section. Under the comment section. Now let's move on. We have types. We have types, or kinds, or categories. So when we say types, we have types of preposition. We say prepositions are grouped into two major types. Preposition which consist of only one word. It consists of only one word. Let's move on to our board for an example. It said a simple consists of only one word. So we can have off. We can have off. We can have to. We can have for. We can have over. Behind. All these are complex prepositions because it consists of only one prepositions. It consists of only one preposition. Another one, we can have at. We can also have by. We can also have out. We can have from and the others. So we have, when we say a complex prepositions, we mean prepositions with one word. A preposition with one word. That is a complex preposition. They are prepositions with one word. Okay, so when we say complex prepositions, they can be, complex prepositions can be expressed in time, in place, and in movement. They can be expressed in time, in place, and in movement. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. Let's dive them into one after the other. Prepositions that expresses places. Preposition that express time, and preposition that express movement. First one, we will talk about at. We will talk about at. When do we use at in preposition in time of a preposition that expresses time. We use it to show specific time. When we are using preposition in time, that is, we emphasize on the specific time. We emphasize on the specific time. With this one, we are dealing with the clock. We are dealing with the clock. So we can have example. My father will arrive. My father will arrive at 11 o'clock a.m. So when we are using preposition in times of time, that is it. My father will arrive at 11 o'clock. So the at here is emphasizes on the exact time my father will come home. Again, we can use on. On. This is used for days and date. It is used for days and date. When we say preposition that uses time and we are emphasizes on, it's specifically talking about days and dates. So we can have, I will come on Monday. I will come on Monday. We will vacate. Okay, so we will vacate on 3rd April. We will vacate on 3rd April. That is emphasizing on the specific date on which the school will be on vacation. Okay, we are also continue with expressing time. That is preposition that expresses time. We go in for N. N. And let's use an example. The N is used for non-specific time. When we are using N in preposition, it does not indicate a specific time. It does not indicate a specific time. So with this one, you can say, he will come here in the evening. I will see him in January. We will be here on February. That is, you don't know the exact date or day you will arrive. So when you are using in, you are not emphasizing on the specific time. The same applies, we use for. For is used to measure time. For is used in measuring time. We can have, the students were suspended for 2 weeks. The students were suspended for 2 weeks. My father has traveled for Canada since 3 years ago. My father has traveled to Canada for 4 years. You can say that. Again, let's move on to preposition that express place. Preposition that express place. The same time we can use the on, we can use at, we can use in, and we can use around. We can use on, we can use in, we can use at, and we can use around. Let's take the at, for example. When we are using it to specific places and small towns. Specific places and small towns. So you can say, I stay at Bompieso. I stay at Bompieso. I stay at Bompieso. That is in a small place. Or I attend school at Abundant Grace Preparatory School. So we use it in small specific places and small towns. Then we move on to in terms of place in preposition. The in is used to express big cities. It is used for big cities, towns, and countries. So I come from, or I've stayed in Ghana for 10 years. I will be in Accra tomorrow. I will be in Accra tomorrow. So we use it for specific places, big places, cities, and countries. Again, we go to on. The on is used with rivers, with streets, with roads, etc. We use it with rivers, streets, roads, and etc. So we can have I live on the Bantima Street. I live on the Bantima High Street. I live on the Bantima High Street. That is when you are talking about the street. I live on the Zongo High Street. You know, the fisherman has been on water for 10 years. The fisherman has been on water for 10 years. And we use it to show names, nearness of something to a place. We also use the around to show nearness of something or a place. That is when you are talking about around in preposition. We use it to show the closeness or the nearness of something of a place. We can have my house is just around the mosque. My house is just around the mosque. Okay, so let's move on to preposition that expresses movement. Preposition that expresses movement. That one too, we have to, from, and towards. We have to, from, and towards. Example, the team will jog to the stadium. When you are using to, you can say the team will jog to the stadium. Again, we can also say our headmaster is traveling to Accra. Our headmaster is traveling. So the horse headed towards the river. The horse headed towards the river. The horse headed towards the river. In terms of movement, we have the horse headed towards the river. Let's move on to prepositions that we should note that there are some prepositions that do not take any there are some words that do not take any prepositions. There are some words that do not take any prepositions. Words that do not take any prepositions. When we are talking of abroad, that is my father is abroad. We don't say my father is in abroad. We say my father is abroad. I leave or I'm going home. You can't say I'm going to home. You say I'm going home. We have indoors, we have upstairs, we have inside, cars, we have comprise, we have emphasize, we have investigate, contest, and others. So some of the words that do not take preposition, I have given you a few. Let's take an example. First one, I said abroad. First one, I said abroad. The questions. This is not correct. It's not we discuss about the question. You can say the committee comprises 6 women. The committee comprises 6 women. The committee comprises 6 women. You cannot say the committee comprise of. You don't say comprise of, but you say comprise. It does not go with any preposition. Our teacher emphasized teamwork. Our teacher emphasized teamwork. You cannot say our teacher emphasized on. It's not on. We don't have any preposition for emphasis. So our teacher emphasized on teamwork. We said the police is investigating the case. The police is investigating the case. Not the police is investigating into. You can see is investigating into the case. That is wrong. So you say the police is investigating the case. Then we move on to complex prepositions. Complex prepositions, If you have any comment, you write it on the comment sections. Write it on the comment sections. And I want to give this assignment. You write uh, the words that do not use prepositions. You write 5 words. 5 words aside the words I gave you. Now it's on your screen. Aside the words I've given you on the screen. Difficult, that is the meaning of complex. So when you say complex preposition, we notice that when you say simple, the simple comprise of only one word. So complex preposition will be the prepositions that consist of more than 2 words. It consists of more than 2 words, or a preposition which consists of more than 1 word. A preposition which consists of more than 1 word. So we can have some in 2, some in 3s, some in 2, some in 3s. We have examples on the board. In view of, in view of, because of, in front of. And we should bear in mind when we are writing them in our essays, because they are complex, they are different prepositions being put together. So we don't write them as one. When you are writing, you write them separately. You write them separately. That is it. Write them separately because they are not together. They are 2 or 3 different words being put together. So we have in view of, because of, in front of, in spite of, by means of, apart from, in time of, by dint of, far from, on behalf of, on account of, in place of, as a result of, in relation to, due to, etc. So you can also write another 5 examples of complex prepositions aside from the ones on the board. So let's move on. Let's take them in example and know the meaning or how it is being used. So we are starting. Some complex prepositions express time. They express time. Others express place. Others also express reason or concession. They express reason or concession. Let's move on. Complex prepositions that expresses time. Complex prepositions that express time, or complex preposition that expresses time. I said preposition that expresses because I said preposition 1, not 2. So complex preposition that express time, or complex prepositions that express time. Example of prepositions include in time of, during the course of, at the end of, in the end, in time, or on time. Let's move on and know the meaning each word. When do we use in time of? When do we use during the course? When do we use on time? When do you use at the end? When do we use in the end? We will find out from our various or our discussion as we move on. We will start with in time of. That is, we use in time of when the times we use it the time something happens. We use in time when something happens. In times is used when something happens. Example, we need to pray in time of difficulty. We need to pray in time of difficulty. That is when you are facing challenges in your life. It's that time that we need to pray, or you ought to be praying. That is it. So we need to pray in time of difficulty. That is when you are using in time of. That is when something happens. During the course of is when something is or was in progress. When something is ongoing. Something is ongoing. We use during the course of. So we have examples cited on the screen. Asian got injured during the course of the match. Asian got injured during the course of the match. We can also have some examples here. We can have examples here at the time of. And at the time of comes at the end of comes at the end. At the time of comes at the end. At the time of comes at the end. At the end. Example. At the time of the term. At the time of the term. I cannot see. Okay, we had refreshments at the end of the program. Let's take that. We have refreshments at the end of the program. We had refreshments at the end of the program. We have in the end. In the end, that is the final result. We have the final result or situation. We have in the end, that is the final result or situation. The final result or the situation. So please, we have studied a lot so far, being simple prepositions and complex prepositions. I hope what I gave was enough, and you also find, you try finding your own research, or you do research on prepositions to know more of what I gave you. And please, you leave your comments under the comment column for us to know. That is the assignment that I gave you. You leave your comments under comment section. We call it a day. We will see you on Friday. Stay home, stay strong, stay healthy for us. Thank you.